I'm Kruk, I'm 20 years old, and I'm an oil painter out of Broward County, Florida. In paint, I'm mainly self-taught in oil paintings, but I've always done acrylics throughout my life. I can draw in charcoal, graphite, I can do digital art, I can do trash art, just very versatile in general. What inspired me to start doing these hyper-realistic photos though is that, and why I do rappers, is because I think hip-hop is one of the biggest industries out right now, and a lot of people like music, and through my paintings, through me painting artists, that gives another outlet for viewers to relate to my art and kind of gets me a bigger audience in a way, because a lot of people don't really look at art that much anymore. I know that's a weird thing to say and it sounds stupid, but it's not, because a lot of people just listen to music. That's the biggest form of art out right now, I believe, and this just gives another outlet to painting. So for the acrylic layer, I take either brown or a yellow or whatever I'm feeling, and I water it down really well, and I go in on the painting and I outline it, and I put everything, I'll put the eyes in there, I put the nose, the lips, the outline, the hair, everything. Let it dry, which takes about 20-30 minutes. Then I go in with my first oil layer, and that's the main skin tones, the main shaded areas, the bright spots. So I'll go in a different kind of brown here than I will on the chin or on the side of it and whatever. And then I'll wait for it to dry, which will take about a day or two, and then I'll go in with the main oil layer, which is just all the shading and blending, make sure it looks like skin, and all the blending is correct. And then finally, when that's done drying completely, I'll go in with the whites and the darks, and I'll blend them to put the highlights and all that in there. There's a few people that I've always looked up to in my life, but in the artistic form, there's this one guy, Caravaggio, and he's an old painter, and he kind of created this technique of painting called chiaroscuro, which is a battle of light and dark within the painting. So there's a high contrast between darks and lights, and that creates that dramatic effect. And I don't know, I've always thought paintings of his are always really beautiful. And my other inspiration would be this guy, XXXTentacion, because I've always followed him for years. I've been listening to his music, but I didn't really take his message in until his unfortunate passing. And that's when I really kind of took his message in, decided that I'm going to make something of myself and contribute to the world and the world of art as much as I can, and kind of just put the pedal to the metal, really. The goal for my art is to, when I paint these rappers, I try to bring something that relates to, what people like. A lot of people hip-hop is one of the biggest industries out right now, and people really like that. And whenever they see my art, they kind of, it brings them happiness, brings positive emotions. That's what I'm trying to do. And hopefully I can get these out to the rappers themselves, because who doesn't like painting it themselves,